Hello, tiny home shoppers. Well, I seen where Incredible Tiny Homes are moving some cute little cottages that they're building up to Buffalo Creek. I want to read parts of this article, and this was from the Planning Commission's meeting from July 26, 2025, and they are really aggravated with Incredible Tiny Homes. It says they have failed to submit a site plan for the approval for the new developments and the roads from the existing developments. Where is it? Yeah. So at the last meeting, they were trying to see if they could take some legal action. Anyway, they're saying that they have not approved the site plans for Buffalo Creek or the mountain, and they're planning on taking these cottages to Buffalo Creek. And they were talking on the videos yesterday. I don't know how much more transparent we can be, Amanda. Well, how about telling people the truth, that you're taking their money and being very lax about getting your site plans in. Now, they were able to slide under the rail and get utilities for the mountain, but I don't know that that's going to happen for Buffalo Creek. Anyway, it says that the mountain development, which forms the part of the Tiny Town USA, the site plan has never been approved for the mountain or the second development plan next, referred to as Buffalo Creek. But they're telling you, come on, buy these cottages, give us a call. Yeah, how transparent can we be, Amanda? So it says here they are not supposed to be putting homes on the mountain. As a matter of fact, the letter I saw said they should be taking homes off the mountain until they get something approved. So they passed a vote regarding legal action, but there's some politician that they think is in the works there doing the dirty work, but I don't have any proof of that and any actual anything that I can prove. It's just what they're saying. They voted in November to take legal action against ITH. Even their own lawyer, Karen somebody, agrees that they should be following the laws. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. They have to be compliant with the applicable zoning and subdivision regulations and state law. But it's not limited to litigation. Upon recommendation of the attorney, Doug Overby, who was going to filing in the county attorney, John Owings' office at that meeting. I don't know what that means. But, they sent a 4-page letter to Karen Crutchfield, one of the attorneys that represents ITH, on March 19th. The last they heard, ITH's attorney was in agreement with the county and said the subdivision regulations must be followed. So they're not even doing what their attorney is asking them to do. And I'm going to post this article, pieces of it, so you can see every bit of it, and a link to where you can see it, and a phone number where you can call and check it. So they're asking for your money. Oh, we're so transparent. Amanda, you sure is it over there? No, they're not transparent. They're not following the laws. People putting their money out. They're living on the mountain, and they might get told to move off the mountain. Is what it says in this article. There should not be anybody living up on the mountain right now, but there are, and there definitely should be nobody in Buffalo Creek where they're moving all these cottages to, that they're going to, they want you to buy them, of course. They're pretty cute little cottages, but anyway, they're questioning. I thought we had a stop work order in place. Wasn't Randy Jones supposed to stop working? And they are still operating full blast on the mountain. So the building commissioner had of zoning appeals can issue another stop work order. Utilities to an unapproved development, and they somehow got under and got the utilities. It was grandfathered in somehow for the mountain, but they are still non-compliant. When I called the mayor's office myself on August the 13th, she said that they had submitted a site plan for the mountain in October of last year, but it wasn't right or something, and they had to send it back, and they said they'd get it back to them. That's been almost a year. They're not putting this at the top of their list because they don't care if they take your money and move you on the mountain, and then you get ordered off. Well, you can just go on and be homeless because they don't give a rat's furry butt. So yeah, I wouldn't be buying or moving on the mountain or Buffalo Creek until they could prove to me, or until I verified with the Cook County Planning and Zoning Commission or the mayor's office that they were up to snuff, because as it is now, they are not. They said it looks like there's 4 to 6 large extension cords running across the ground connected to this box. People are living in the development that has not been approved. People shouldn't be there. Yep, they even had, we've got another article with past employees. It's bad. So anyway, they do have some pictures of that. Let's see here. So anyway, they're talking about, it says utilities should not connect residential or commercial power without evidence of a permit. So I'll have to just post most of this article, but it does say in here, which I think is funny, that so they did issue a stop work order, it looks like to me, but they're quoting here, they're looking at their videos and pretty much using them against them. They're just so stupid. They're posted on the videos, and they know they're not supposed to be up there. They know they're not supposed to be moving people in up there. It's a site map. It's just a little map that you draw out. We're going to put this road here. We're going to have this many slots to rent out spots. How hard can it be? Andy, Dandy, whatever the hell his name is, he does those little drawings. He just did one the other day. That's all he's got to do. But he's got to do it right. So here their own attorney says in this article, which was July 27th, 2025, that they need to be compliant. They need to follow the laws. They are not. They are not. But they sure are taking people's money. I don't know how much more transparent we can be, Amanda. Things are going so good. Our YouTube channel's up. Sure. How good are things going to go when they come in there and start making you move people off that mountain, you dumbass? I swear, man, get a brain. So they're talking, and it's so funny, about they watched the video when they moved that big house and said it was the largest load yet they'd put up on the mountain. So they've got the proof that they're violating what they were told not to do, and they're just dumb enough. Oh, yes, go on, Randy. They're not even listening to their attorneys. Do you really want to get a tiny home from people like this? I mean, I admit it, man. They're likable. They're goofballs. They're worth a laugh, man. Get drunk, have a laugh or two, because they're hilariously stupid. So here they are, breaking all these laws, all these violations, and then meanwhile, what are they doing? We're just transparent, and we just want to help people. Sure you do. You want to help yourself. So I'm going to go on and post this with some pictures of this actual article and the link and a phone number where you can call and verify yourself. I'm not somebody who's just bitter, trying to get back at them for something. You know, I was just doing some research for myself, for my brother, for some people I know, and I found out more than I wanted to know. I am a little angry that I fell for such dumb crap, but, you know, they seem like likable, you know, just hicks, you know, just little down-home hicks. But, you know, they're not. They know what they're doing, and they're taking people's money, and they're not being transparent. If they were transparent, they would say, well, we don't have the site maps in yet, and we've been dragging our butts for 11 months or 10 months because we're busy moving forward. We're not going to follow the rules. But them not following the rules puts the people that are buying homes and renting on their property in jeopardy. They could be ordered to move off that mountain. So if you know anybody that's going to buy and put their stuff on the mountain or Buffalo Creek, you better tell them they better hold up. But then if they're waiting for them to build a house, they've got a couple of years, right? Okay, so that's a wrap. And thanks for watching.